Well, here we are, everybody. We are going to be returning today to Monho Monday. That's right. We have Wonho and we have a special. We're going to do Wonho's new song and the behind the scenes theme. And Minhyuk has a song called Reaching. So we're going to do both of those and, obviously the special clip. So it should be pretty cool. Let's check this out, shall we?
사랑한단 말로는 전할 수가 없어서 손바닥에 닿는 하늘을 너에게로 보내고 싶어. 작은 너의 꿈속에는 커져가는 세상이 보여. 뭐가 뭔지 모른 채로 나 지금껏 이끌려왔는지 몰라. 너의 목소리가 내 맘을 건드리는 것처럼 구름이 개고 있어. 사랑한단 말로는
Very nice.
전할 수가 없어서 손바닥에 닿는 하늘을 너에게로 보내고 싶어. 오랫동안 기다려 그 소중함을 간직하고 싶은데 흐르는 시간에 이뤄진 약속을 이제서야 지키려 하고 있어. 사랑한단 말로는 전할 수가 없어서
Nice Marshalls.
손바닥에 닿는 하늘을 너에게로 보내고 싶어. 너에게 가고 있어. 발걸음을 돌려서 눈부신 햇살이 사라지기 전에는
This is a nice place, too. That's cool. Very good. Reaching. Yeah. I'm gonna say this now, and I know that this is probably gonna sound extremely biased, and there is some biases in this, but I gotta say I find it interesting. A lot of idols that are starting to kind of get like into their own gear and music and stuff like that, and they're starting to make like more guitar forward songs. Unless it's, I think a lot of times, unless it's the company, they are seemingly really going for the PRS guitars. And if I'm being honest, this is where the bias comes in. I get it. I actually think PRS makes better guitars than kind of most companies, if I'm being honest. That's my own personal opinion. But like a $1,200 PRS is probably going to sound about and play and be as good as quality as about, I would say, like a Gibson or a Fender that's like 3,200. I think they're kind of a little bit worth more of the money. And I think they kind of punch above the weight, I guess, in a lot of senses. And I mean, if you disagree with me, that's totally fine. I'm not gonna argue if you feel like that, sticking with the status quo is what's best when it comes to your guitar and your gear and stuff like that. But I think it's just a little bit telling that like once these idols start kind of getting their own gear, and the first thing they almost always do just seems to be, at least recently, they go and pick up a PRS. And like I said, I think like a $1,100 or $1,200 PRS is about as good as about a $3,000 Gibson. That's my personal opinion, especially recently. Goodness. But we watched when he first started taking guitar, and I was very happy to see that his progress has come along so well. He's, I wouldn't say that this is like the most difficult song in the world, but that's fine. I think that, this is a perfect scale of like, guitar lessons and practice. He's coming along quite nicely. It's coming along quite nicely. I really like that. And I think the song itself, perfect fit. Perfect fit. Fits his voice, fits the vibe, fits the entire theme. Just this nice, beautiful, summery kind of setting, and a beautiful, like, guitar and beautiful voice. It's one of these songs where it's like, song choice is so key. And the song that he chose is like legitimately probably one of the most perfect choices he could have made. I just think that this goes for miles. This is one of those things where, like, because I feel like recently a lot of the members from Monsta X have really been hands-on in the music that they're making. They've been really just so perfectly ingrained with how they want their music to be produced and seen and heard. There's so much that's going on with Monsta X and their sound right now. That's why recently when we have been doing a lot more of their music, I just seriously feel like that a lot of their stuff is really feeling like a new era of Monsta X. And I love it. I think it's been such a good change, and this is no different. I'm listening to this on it, and it just is the perfect fit for like the song, Minhyuk and himself. Like, this is one of those things where it's like you just understand the musician, and he understands where he's at, what his talents are, what he works best in, and he played to all of his strengths, and I think it just nailed it. I really do. So that's my personal thoughts. Cool PRS too. Anyway, next we are moving on to Wonho's Don't Wake Me Up, and we're actually going to do a live stage. I felt like kind of doing a live stage. I very rarely see him perform live. Whenever we do his stuff, it's always just his music videos, which are very good. But I kind of want to see him in action. Can you blame me? No. Whoa! He is so built. That would be me. Ooh. This is nice.
Addiction, wanna dive into your fiction. Get yourself to the reader in rapture, join the give game. So we tell them what it done. I got the dimension, collect poison or not.
Wow. This feels kind of old school. He's so big. Oh, he's so big. That's cool. This is interesting. Wow, what a song. It's a little short. Oh yeah. This was a crazy showing. This feels very EDM-esque. Like old school EDM, big dance beats are back with this, and it's beautiful. And he's been doing a little bit of this like retro thing. He's been doing a lot more of this like idea of like, hey, you know, he did that song that sounded very reminiscent to like 90s boy bands. Now he's getting into like early 2010 EDM, big dance vibes. I don't know, but it's cool. I like his, like, he must be a nostalgic person. That's my big theme. This is like the complete antithesis to the song that we were just listening to from, his bandmate, who he will always be a member of Monsta X. Let's be real here. But this is like completely the opposite of the last song we were just listening to, like 100%. And it couldn't have been better choice. Big bass, the chanting, the big percussions. It's just such a perfect vibe. The nice thing is, too, is it fits his vocals, too. And I feel like that when you think about some of these older songs, or this older genre like this, well, this older version of the genre, I should say, like, the vocals are such a perfect addition. It's, again, they are studying what works for them musically, and it's just hitting a new era, and it's just so crazy. It's so good. Even the choreography, I feel like, is pretty unique. Like the whole chain arms there, linking arms. That's pretty cool. They are just getting to a point where, as musicians, things are just really clicking. That's the truth of it. Is as musicians, their sounds are just clicking more than ever. Perfectly done. I like this song. It kind of does remind me, back in the 2010s, and I remember I tried to really listen to just like a lot of EDM because all my friends did. And so like I remember I was listening to a lot of stuff, and it kind of reminds me of those good old days a little bit, So very cool, very cool. I like it. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Okay, here we are. We are going to be doing the behind the scenes stuff here. I love this stuff. I always find it really interesting. I like to get into the mind, and so anyway. Yeah, let's check it out. This is for the core. This is his photo shoot. He likes that kind of hair color. He likes the brighter silvery stuff.
그 장소랑 미술이 기가 막혀요. 완전 해외 영화 미술 아니고 퀄리티. 너무 멋있다. 버튼 색도 너무 멋있어.
He definitely likes the more, like, dystopia kind of vibes, doesn't he? He's too buff, boy. He's such a natural. Yeah, look fragile. How do you do that? You're asking a very, yeah. Beautiful. Keep the feather mustache.
여기 이렇게 여기. 근데 약간 좀 이게
He always has such interesting concepts too.
이렇게 만질 빗질하고. 산타클로스까지는 아니고 이 정도만 보이고. 그래픽으로 만든 거 같아. 조명이랑 이게 진짜 와 멋있다.
바로 것으로 두개
멋있게 나오고 있습니다.
Oh, I could take some cold water right now.
이게 이제 제 타이틀곡 논행미역 담은 가사
Oh, interesting.
내용들을 자켓에 표현을 좀 하고 있어요.
들어가는 거부터 찍을까요?
네. 네, 안쪽 쓸 것 같지 않아요? 아까 왁스칠 같이 풀 있어가지고 방수 될 것 같아요. 먹는 거보다 낫지.
He always has really good makeup artists too. They always do so good.
다행이다. 몸에 안 좋은 거 아니에요? 이거 우와.
소리 나오는데?
그러니까
염색?
네.
어떻게? 괜찮아요?
Oh, okay.
이거 불쌍해 이거 뭐야? 살았다. 오.
Huzzah! Ooh, cold, cold, cold.
잠깐만요.
Do it slowly, nice and slow.
오케이.
That's what happens when you have crazy concepts.
쭉 빼가지고 다리 올려도 되고 쭉 들어간다.
Wow. And then it's just boom. Professional. One, two, three. Crazy concept. Crazy photo shoot. Holy cow. Oh, right up the nose.
괜찮나요? 휴지 한번 주세요.
손을 왜 안 잡았지? 죄송합니다.
너무 몰입했다. 너무 심해졌네. 안 돼. 너무 땀 물어가지고.
약간 그거 같은데요. 그 포르말린 거기다가 넣어놓은 사람 머리.
너무 앙담았지?
제가 고개를 살짝 세우고 들어가면 좀.
네네. 한 번만 하고 끝낼게요, 이거는. 그러면 네.
너의 밤 너의 낮 곁에 your side
Interesting look.
네, 됐습니다.
수고하셨습니다.
들어간 게 임팩트도 있고.
맞아요, 멋있어요. 감사합니다.
Did really good. Wow. Yeah, this is a real different vibe. He always has really dramatic vibes, though. Like, I really like the vibes the concepts he always chooses. It's so out of the box. It's so different from like most other people. Like, I remember when we first listened to his solo stuff, and we got the one with him, with like there's like all the like stuff hanging from the ceiling, and it was all about like the breakup and whatnot. And I just thought to myself, that is actually an insane like way to just. That's the thing, is like, it's not even necessarily that the topic or the theme is different. It's just the way that they do it is so different, and he's so good at capturing and doing things that are just a little bit out of the box that make you think a little bit more.
네, 감사합니다. 멋있게 또 해가지고
한번 내려주세요.
안 된다.
사진으로 또 이제 보여드려서 너무 좋았어요. 그래도 잘 나왔으니까 좀 팬분들이 좋아하지 않으실까 그런 생각을 해보고 있습니다. 오늘 날씨가
Be angry. Anger.
수 있는데
네.
이렇게 일반적으로 차에 앉지 않는 방식으로 좀
네.
몸을 최대한 써보면 좋고, 이 차를 좀 막대하듯이.
Is it love or addiction? Wanna dive into your fiction.
Really good use of the eyes. He looks good. They must have just bought some car out of the dump and just used it like that.
그렇죠.
Oh,
차가 좋네요.
looks like Doflamingo.
아니야, 망치가 이거 망치가 아닌 거 아니야? 여기를 치는 거가 나을지, 카메라가 이쪽에 있는 거 치면
네.
이렇게 측면으로.
네. 이렇게 해서요? 여기
네,
아니죠?
네, 네. 이쪽.
유리 안 치고 요 바디를 치면 되죠.
바디를 쳐야 돼.
네.
이를 짧게 잡을 수 있어요. 한 손에.
Gotta make sure that you judge the distance. That's cool though.
이런 게 더 좀
네. 좀 더 그 뭔가 느낌이 있다. 네.
Vibe.
하다가 탁 찍히는 거 같아.
그러니까요. 동작이 자연스럽고 오히려. 치는 것도 뭐 이게 중간중간 들어가 있으니까 이게 좀 괜찮네요. 멋있다. 굿이 잘 나왔다. 이거 유리 들 때는. 괜찮아요.
He got a little bit of a cut.
빠진 것 같아.
Oh, he got it stuck in his skin. Oh man, boots just do not vibe there. That's tough.
저는 뭐 사실 부신 거 없고 세트 감독님이 다 부셨는데 아니 근데 차 안에 보니까
Yeah, you don't want glass spraying back.
뭔가 안타깝더라고요 마음.
That's Jaguar.
이렇게 멋있는 차가 말이야 제규어 멋있잖아요. 옛날 제규어 이게 진짜 멋있는데
Yep.
없어져서 그렇지.
I mean, it's like a 90s, 2000s, somewhere in there, I guess.
얼마나 좋을까? 지브로요. 아니 지금 가고 싶다는 게 아니라 나중에 끝나고 갈 때 나랑은 빠르니까 지금은 촬영해야죠.
That's cool.
뛰어와요?
I love the look. Those wings look like so ragged and tattered. the wings look so ragged and tattered. It's not the typical that you see. Again, it's those little things that are just slightly out of the box that is just like, okay, that's cool. Probably more than likely that car was totaled already.
네. 분노에 차 있는 느낌으로. 자, 이제 가볼게요.
너무 들어간다.
Dang. Looks like a Resident Evil protagonist there.
여러분, 오늘 하얀 속눈썹과 하얀 눈썹 전부 다 지금 털이 하얀색인 그런 사람입니다. 잘 표현이 됐나요? 제가 먹는 건 레모니카노입니다. 레모네이드에 아메리카노를 섞은 거예요.
That's wild.
됐죠? 낮에 시켜온 거라서
Maybe. I don't know.
이렇게 텀블러에 담았어요. 근데 맛있으니까 그 메뉴로 나와요. 저는 옛날부터 원래 그리고 아메리카노에 콜라를 섞어서 마셨기 때문에. 칼이 있어요?
A sword? Yes, absolutely.
여신 같은데?
깜짝이야 아니구나. 아무 말이나 하시네. 그런 능력이 있었으면 좋겠다. 사랑해요 이거. 사랑 난리도 아니야.
That sword looks like it's been eaten to
뭐
pieces.
같아요? 맞춰보세요. 아닙니다. 새우예요. 새우입니다. 새우 같지? 이렇게 보니까 새우 사실 눈을 그린 거.
I mean, he's not wrong.
바꿨어요. 새우를 별로 안 좋아해요. 먹는 건 별로 안 좋아해요. 먹기 귀찮아서.
절로 들어가 볼게.
They must be outside if that's the case. Another bug.
그냥 이렇게 그냥 막 들어가는 게 더 나은 거. 여기 좀 뽀얀 느낌이고 그냥 이렇게 들어가는
What an interesting style. What a crazy concept.
그러니까요. 아 너무 멋있습니다. 이미가 진짜 멋있어. 아 영화처럼 나왔네. 너무 잘 나왔다. 감사합니다. 감사합니다. 와 흑백도 멋있다. 이건 진짜 뭐 영화 포스터 같네.
Bug.
야.
Looks like a cricket.
가장 기억에 남는 거는 이제 하얀 색깔 옷인데요. 녹조에 들어갔던 것 때문에 기억이 많이
That
남고
that was the coolest one. I actually agree.
막 나와서 물이 색깔이 바뀌었는데 그게 제 코어로 들어갔어요. 네, 그게 기억에 가장 많이 남는 것 같아요. 이 앨범 오랫동안 기다려주셔서 너무너무 감사드리고 직접 노래도 다 만들고 다 직접 하다 보니까 이제 더 좋은 거 보여드리고 싶어서 계속 앨범이 이제 이렇게 시간이 걸리는데 그래도 항상 응원이랑 이렇게 서포트 해주셔서 너무너무 감사드리고 앨범 나오면 분명히 올 여름에 또 좋은 노래가 되어서 메이들한테 좋은 그 여름 동반자가 될 거라고 생각합니다. 앞으로의 또 추억 중에 하나가 될 노래들이니까요. 많이 사랑해 주셨으면 좋겠습니다. Thank you for waiting, Marketing. Thank you.
That's cool. You know, I say this a lot, but like you can clearly see, even from a long time ago, like they always had their hands in their own music and their own videos and stuff. But like it's getting more and more, and every single time it happens, I just feel like the quality gets more and more. I'm loving the quality. I think that it just feels like that it's like a homemade meal. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, you can go out to a restaurant and the restaurant will serve you good food and you'll like it and everything like that. But like, you know, it's not like it's like when you come home and you get that your favorite dish that your family used to make or something like that, and it's like, yeah, it's just unbeatable. And I feel like that with every single time we get that, we're just getting closer and closer to this until at some point, I mean, I don't know how much further that we can get until we start getting there with Monster X, but I mean, I feel like that we are getting there and fast, and it's just so good. I just feel like that the fact that they are allowed to also feels really different, because for the longest time it was just like the label did it and they put it out, and it's like you have to just deal with it. And it's not that. And we're really starting to see some real changes, and I think that in a lot of ways Monster X, really has their hand in that, and they always have. And I feel like that it's just been such a good change for the industry to allow the idols to finally start participating a little bit more in the music creating process. And I think that it's actually making a lot of the music better. I feel like that recently K-pop has just really improved a lot since the last couple of years, especially. I feel like that this year has been just a really solid year for K-pop. I really do. So, anyway, let me know what y'all think about this. We'll discuss this down in the comments below. Thank you, and goodbye.